it's time to get my Vin Diesel on. This is the Chronicle of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. This was a game I loved on my Xbox back in the day. This is the PC version, though. I've never played this version. So, name. Let's put my name in here. And while I'm doing this, let me know, guys, if you remember, or let me know if you can think of a better game on the Xbox. Well, there were quite a few. There were quite a few. But this is up there. This is probably my favourite game on the original Xbox, I've got to say. Now, it was exclusive to Xbox and Windows or PC. You couldn't play it anywhere else. I'm intrigued to see what this, or how this performs on PC. On Xbox, it looked beautiful for its time. I love the graphical style of it. It's sort of like, it's kind of like Half-Life 2 in a way. And funnily enough, the Xbox, original Xbox, is where I played Half-Life 2 for the first time as well. So, let's go with normal. That's the difficulty I played this game originally. So, I completed this game back in the day. I don't usually finish games. They've got to be very good. Single-player, story-driven games have to be really good for me to finish them. And I finished this, but oh, I don't remember this. I was just going to say, I'm not going to remember much about it. I haven't played this since 2005-ish? 2004? Maybe even before that. Now, I do remember people hating the film. I haven't seen the film. It's one of those unusual circumstances where the film's really bad and the game tie-in is really good. I got some reviews open on the other monitor here. While this cutscene goes on, it's probably a good time to give you the review score. So, PC version was the best version, apparently. 9s. 9s everywhere. Oh, I lie. IGN gave it an 8.8 out of 10. On the Xbox, lots of 8s, a couple of 9s, and one 7 out of 10 at, guess, yeah, no surprises, Edge. Edge like to be edgy with their reviews. I always say this, but in case you are new to the channel, Edge would usually score games slightly less in regards to the I nearly said the full-time score, in regards to their total score out of 10 at the end of the review. Like a 9 out of 10 is usually an 8 out of 10 at Edge, and an 8 out of 10 is usually a 7, etc. They just like to be different. They were very hard on video games. I don't remember this at all. But they gave Bayonetta a 10 out of 10. I always bring that up on this series as well. Yeah, and Bayonetta is never a 10 out of 10, in my opinion, even though it's a bloody good video game. Anyway, here's Riddick with his long hair.
And yet there is such a dark soul lurking behind those.
Oh, Dark Soul, there you go. There's the first Dark Soul reference. Dark Souls.
These are a courtesy of a slam preacher.
I'm not going to be quiet for the dialogue and that kind of thing, or the, yeah, when there's speech, because I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna kick back with this, guys. So I'm gonna have to turn the audio on the game down quite a bit so you can hear me over them talking. So I hope you don't mind that. It's just what I'm gonna do for this episode of Old School. But yeah, I borrowed this from my brother, Matt. Big shout out to Matt. Matt also owned the Xbox, and he lent me a few games. I was like, Riddick. And he was like, Mike, just try it. You'll love it. I was addicted to this game.
Toughest in the system.
I've got an interest in prisons. Like, I haven't been to prison, but I've got an interest in the prison system. Especially, like, sci-fi kind of really, like, dark, dank, dingy, dangerous prisons in my fiction. In my consumption of the media. I like basically prison-related TV series and films and video games.
They just transmitted a safe.
Oh, I remember this dude.
That minefield's offering better odds.
There's quite a few good voice actors in this, if I remember correctly, as well.
His memory's that short.
Obviously, Vin Diesel does. Is it Vin or Van? Van Diesel. It's Vin, is it? Vin Diesel.
Plus 50?
It's an unusual name, isn't it? Yeah, he obviously voices Riddick here.
You're in no position to negotiate, Riddick.
And I think... Who else is in this game? Ron Perlman voices someone, I think, who's obviously a big actor. And I don't remember who else, but I just remember there being a pretty good
Yeah, I forgot.
cast for this.
Statistically, landings are the
I mean, it looks more or less exactly the same on PC to Xbox. I'm going from memory, and you all know my memory's not the best.
aren't you?
I said shut up.
You're human.
Oh, I love this game. The only thing with this now is I'm going to be using mouse and keyboard, which isn't my favourite way to play games. I do prefer a controller, but this game has no controller support. It was back in the days where PC gaming was mouse and keyboard generally, which is fine. Some people will argue that it's better to control your weapon, first-person shooting, with mouse and keyboard controls. I kind of agree with that, actually. The more I've been using mouse and keyboard of late, the more I've got into it. But back in the day, I weren't keen. I always looked for controller support where it was offered. So E is my action button. Okay. I pressed left mouse button instead of E. There you go. You could tell I'm a controller noob. That's what you'll all be calling me. Controller noob. Console player. I was PC gaming in 96. I'll have you know. Loved my PC gaming.
Hey.
But I've always
Oh,
been
fucking
primarily a console gamer, I do admit. Anyway. As you
Hey,
could see
guys,
there,
yeah,
I've pressed
fuck.
E this time and not
You
the
don't
left
move
mouse
until
button,
I
which
say
is
so.
the punch button. And it will be my shooting button when we get to some shooting.
Step back.
Oh, here we go. Right, I can attack him this time. So, this game isn't, like, if you haven't played it, if you haven't played this game, if you know nothing about it...
It's a hard way.
Oh, it's going to kick off, actually. Can I pick that up? Right, let's get down this hatch. I remember this. Yeah, if you know nothing about this game, it's not a first-person shooter per se. It's more of a... It's a bit like Half-Life 2. It's probably why I love this game, because Half-Life 2, if you guys didn't know, I've talked about it enough. Hold on, let's just kill this guy. Focus. A pack of smokes. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Half-Life 2 is my favourite game of all time, so it's probably what I love this. There's a lot of similarities. Even though Half-Life 2 is a first-person shooter first and foremost, this kind of is, but kind of isn't. It's more of a... I don't really know what this is. It's an action-adventure. We don't always have to pigeonhole a game, do we? It could just be what it is. I'm not going to say it is what it is, even though I just said that. Right, okay. Yeah, this runs beautifully on PC compared to Xbox. Obviously, actually, I think frame rate on Xbox was pretty good as well. There we go. Here's the stealth mode. Ah,
Look around the corner.
what on earth was he on
See what
about?
this piece of meat's up to.
Okay. I really like the voice acting in this. It's if I am remembering right, it's brilliant all the way through.
Drop 'em.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I should hide the body.
I mean,
Someone might
it's
notice.
it does look a bit rough now, guys, graphically, of course, because it's an incredibly old games compared to today's standards when it comes to your visual fidelity
can hide the
in your
bodies here.
games. But it's, like I say at the time, it's so atmospheric. This game is. It really does. When this opens up and you get into the prison.
Maybe a vent over
It really is an intriguing game, like, because well, you'll see. I won't spoil it for you, in case you haven't seen this game before. It's not going to be a let's play. I always have to say this on this old school series. Old School's just about taking a look at the first kind of 20 minutes, maybe half an hour of a video game, reminiscing, looking at the gameplay mechanics. Where do I go? Do I jump up there? Can't remember. Or do I jump across? There we go. Yeah, it's more about reminiscing about these old games and getting some discussion going in the replies and that kind of thing. Many of you would have played this anyway. It's just going back in time to some of these old greats. Although I would happily do a let's play of this. Because it is so good. Right, what do I do here? E. Yeah, that worked. There we go. I like playing on mouse and keyboard. This is absolutely fine, I must say. In fact, I'm enjoying it more than using the controller, which has surprised even me. Even myself.
He's dead. I got a dead body here.
A med station takes away the
Right,
hurt,
okay.
leaves the pain.
So that thing on the wall that you can see there, guys, straight on, is your very Half-Life 2 healing station. I'm trying to think what was, or what came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, Half-Life 2 or this? I think Half-Life 2 came before this. I played Half-Life 2 after this, though. So, yeah, it's food for thought. There we go. Yeah, it's online now. You can't loot the litter, I don't think. I should go and get some energy, shouldn't I, really? There we are. Yeah, I might have to check out the movie now. I could probably pick up the movie, couldn't I? On, like, Prime or something. Quite cheap for a couple of quid. I bet it's terrible. I remember it getting critically panned. Because this is a series, isn't it? A series of movies. They're not based on books, are they? I know nothing about the Riddick series. All I know is this game, and this game is awesome. Right, okay. Oh, it requires careful timing. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. I'm a natural. It does help that I have played this before, of course. Right, shotgun, no bullets, though. Oh, there we go. So V to cycle through the weapons. Okay, that's pretty easy even for me to remember. Pack of smokes. Oh, I love this game. It's all coming back to me now. I mean, it's got a bit of everything in it. It's a bit of stealth in here. Like I've already said, it's a first-person shooter as well. I wouldn't say there's RPG elements because there isn't, but there is a cool story. Well, there's a very good story in this game. Very, very good. And it's just super cool. It is my favourite game on Xbox, I reckon. Maybe Half-Life 2... Half-Life 2 isn't really an... You don't think of it being an Xbox game. You think of it being a PC game first and foremost. Whereas, for me, my memories with the Xbox is PES 5, this, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2. Come on, get up there. I'm making a right old meal of that. PGR 2. I'm still reeling off my Xbox memories here. I loved the Xbox. I traded my PS2 for it just because of the online being better. The online functionality just being more accessible on Xbox. It had a better infrastructure, didn't it? And yeah, this just, for me, is the best game on the Xbox. Which is controversial because there are better games for a lot of people. But just like, yeah. It's my favourite single-player game because PGR 2 and PES 5 are up there as well. I mean, PES 5.
Guards with shotguns. I have to kill him to take it.
Okay. So I like the way It takes you through the tutorial, explaining the gameplay mechanics via Riddick's inner monologue. Like, for its time, that was really cool, the way it did that.
Could be a way out.
Okay. You know, it's like... I mean, games still even do it today. It's a little bit like the protagonist in Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't remember her name. But she's kind of does... Well, she does do that, doesn't she? She's like, maybe I should do this now. And
Not a problem.
in other words, hint, hint, this is how you do, like, open this door or whatever. But this game did it first. It probably wasn't this game. But I was always blown away by that at the time. You got to remember, this is an old game now. This is old. This is old school. Right. I can hear seagulls in the background. I can't work out if it's this game or my back garden. Seagulls in my back garden. Okay. Any more? Oh, that'll be a yes. Right. But yeah, let me know if you played this game, guys, and what did you think of it? This is the second Riddick game. Isn't there a game before this? Which was just on PC? Or have I made that up? Or was there a game after this on the 360? Oh dear, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh no! I was too busy wondering about Riddick on 360 then, and if we got a remake of this or a HD version of this. We didn't. This is only on Xbox and PC. It's so cool to finally play the PC version. This version is better. It is better. The frame rate is obviously better, and it's just better, in my opinion. Hence, probably why it had the 9s everywhere on PC and like high 8s on Xbox.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? Oh, I'm terrible at the gunplay in this. Absolutely terrible. Oh. It's a little bit clunky using the left mouse button. I mean, usually that's fine. Counter-Strike 2, etc. I play that with mouse and keyboard. Absolutely fine. With this, there's like a millisecond or 2 milliseconds. Maybe 3 milliseconds. I'll stretch it to 3. But yeah, there is a slight delay when you press the left mouse button between pressing it and the gun actually shooting. Oh, I've died again. Right, let's try this again. Come on.
Well, nothing here.
Oh. Right, let's just get in there. Come on. Let's just get in their faces. That's better. It's a shotgun after all. There's no point trying to fight them from distance. Let's get up close and personal. I am Vin Diesel. I'm here to... I don't know what I'm here to do. Break into a prison. Or break out of the prison, I think. I don't remember the story because you know what my memory is like. But that scene at the beginning with Riddick talking to some woman, I don't remember that. Or it's a woman's voice you can hear talking to Riddick. I don't remember that, I must admit. Right, okay. Rise and shine, Riddick. I remember. It was all this tutorial's a dream. Now it gets gritty. Here we go.
Rise and shine, jackass. Come on, don't act like you're asleep.
This guy who's a right dick,
You could hurt
Johns. His voice actor sounds so much like the guy who was the dad in Home Alone, and he was also in Sopranos. He played the
Can't say I'm gonna miss you, Rick.
dodgy copper or detective. And he essentially worked for Tony and the crew, didn't he? Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think he passed away, actually, in recent years. I'm always saying that on my videos. I'm like, so-and-so recently passed away. So rest in peace to the fella I'm talking about. Very long-winded way of saying I think he voices this guy. I'm not entirely sure, though.
Finally come to stay, eh? Well, as of this moment, Butcher Bay owns your ass.
Yes. He's all yours once I sign him over, Hoxie.
No, I don't think it is actually his voice.
Because my boys and I like solving problems.
John said you were ugly up close.
Look at this guy's outfit with the blonde hair. He's like your stereotypical Bond villain, isn't he?
Yeah.
Already trying to get under my skin already.
Be easier.
But yeah, I'm not that clued up. Well, I'm not clued up at all on the lore and the universe of Riddick. I need to get into it. I'm sure I've seen a Riddick film before. I'm sure I have.
All right. Perhaps we can come to a number, but don't push it, Johns. Extra, no. Riddick stays at Butcher Bay. Period. Full stop. Let's get him processed.
Yes.
Right. Butcher Bay, here we come. So Butcher Bay, if you haven't been paying attention, I mean, you'll all know, but it's the prison, basically, and it's, there you go, Butcher Bay Correctional Facility, and it's apparently the Alcatraz of the Riddick universe. Like, no prisoners ever escape from this place. It's the worst. And, yeah.
Now listen, there's no outside at Butcher's. Just a whole planet of desert.
So yeah, the game revolves around you working your way through this prison to get out, to escape, essentially. And it is awesome, because you meet some interesting characters along the way. Yeah, let's have a look at some of these voice actors then. So obviously Vin Diesel. The Chronicles of Riddick.
No physical contact with other inmates whatsoever. No contraband of any kind. Don't ask what's contraband. I define it day by day. So
I want to see more voice. Hey, there he is, Ron Perlman. I was going to say, I want to see more voice actors here. Kristen Lerman. That name rings a bell. Don't know who Michael Rooker is. Don't know who Joaquim de Almeida is. I'm going to stop with the I don't knows, because I don't know who Willis Burks is either. Willis Burks is John DiMaggio. John DiMaggio. That song rings a bell. Remember Oblivion? Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where like the same two, or it felt like the same two voice actors voiced every character.
don't worry, I got bust by the balls. You get your share, Simon.
John DiMaggio.
2 cell blocks in this section.
Played for the New York Yankees? I'm sure I'm right, guys. And he was in an episode of Seinfeld? Or is that a different DiMaggio? I don't know.
Hey, what are you bringing to us?
Name's Riddick. Thinks his shit don't stink.
The Riddick?
Get the fuck back to your cell, Jack.
Hey, Riddick. Hey, Riddick. This is gonna eat you. You just landed in Gladiator.
I mean, when I first played this,
This
and
is your home.
this scene is unfolding, you're walking into this prison, I felt like I was in this horrible jail, you know? It does it all so well. Yes, it's old now, it's aged, but you've got your own little toilet in your cell, look. Is that a penis drawn on the wall? I'm sure it is. There we go, they're hosing me down. I'm sure that's a penis drawn on the wall. I'll stop talking about the penises now. What is the plural for penis? Is it peni? I don't know.
Think they're in charge. That's a weakness. The foolish belief that they're in control. It'll be their downfall.
Oh, you can flush the toilet. Look at that toilet, though. I'd rather just hold it in. No, it's not. It's not a penis.
Hey, come talk to me for a second, will you? You're Riddick, right? There's a guy named Madsen talking like he knows you. He's in the courtyard just by the pit.
Look at this guy, Barber. It looks like he reminds me of John Joe Shelby, the footballer. It's quite an ironic name, Barber, isn't it? He doesn't really need one. Anyway. He's just doing his sit-ups in there, chilling with his cellmate. But I love this. Just this, being able just to walk around this prison and... Yeah, there was nothing quite like it for me. This guy? No, it's not this guy.
No fish in the tank. How do you like it here, Riddick?
I don't.
Name's Red. Tell me, Riddick, how did it feel when you killed your
Trying to
first
remember who Ron Perlman voice is.
in Butcher Bay? Some men kill for
Because this guy's not Ron Perlman. The voice isn't.
There are worse reasons.
Some, like Rust, I'd be happy to see go.
But yeah, the audio mixing, guys, obviously I'll be editing this video after I finish playing, but if the audio's a bit too loud, I apologise for that. There's not much I can do. It's a fine... Matterson. Yeah, he's in the courtyard. There's a fine balance between the audio when people are talking being too quiet and too loud, and it's better, I think, to be a little bit
I heard you were coming. You're going
too quiet, actually, rather than too loud. So I'll make sure it's not too loud.
It's yours.
I mean, you could see the subtitles, so it doesn't matter too much if you can hear their
Looks like a
their
warehouse.
voices, the voice acting. Oh, I remember the pit. I'm not going to give any spoilers in regards to the ending and all that kind of thing, because you guys might see this video, that on the off chance, one of you might think, oh, I want to play this. So yeah. Oh, he's tricked me. So essentially that guy was telling me to go and... I'm paraphrasing, but he said, I've left you a shiv on my bed, so I've gone in here and there's no shiv. It's a trap, and these two guys have jumped me. But I am Riddick, and Riddick is as hard as nails. Look at this guy. Right, I've dealt with both of those. That was easy enough.
Obviously,
There we go. Matson set up the ambush.
will turn when I tighten the screws.
They don't know who they're dealing with. So that's the thing when you play this game is, Riddick is supposed to be, well, he's obviously well known to everyone here because you saw the prisoners talking or referencing stuff about Riddick when we do enter the prison. But when I first played this, I was like, I'd like to know more about Riddick's background, but it does unfold as you play, and that's the cool thing about it. You do find out a bit more about Riddick. He didn't force you to. Stop lying.
I'll get you a shift to set things right. You have my word.
Cross me again.
This voice actor's quite famous. The guy doing the voice for this dude as well.
Not compared to Haley.
He does. I think he's a French-Canadian actor, and he does a voice for someone. No, sorry, he appears as an actor in Twin Peaks, the original series, I think.
Just go there and wait.
It sounds very similar anyway. Anyway, Laura, if you're watching, you will know, and you will correct me if I'm wrong. Right. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. He needs to score some cigarettes. That's what he meant, I think. Oh, Mike, you sweet summer child. Is that the saying? I like that saying, you sweet summer child. It sounds cool.
I got the shift you wanted, Riddick.
Here we go.
What in the F you think you're doing, Matt?
Oh, he's Rust. I remember Rust.
You're in my cell.
You need a blade. You come to me.
I said,
So this dude Rust kind of runs the wing, or he runs this bit of the prison.
All these cells belong to the Aquilans.
The Aquilans gang, basically.
Paid me for that shank, so it ain't yours.
Come take it.
You got a hearing problem. I said everything.
It's so
I say
good, this
belongs
game is.
to me.
Even all these years later, like, the way it all unfolds is very organic. Like, oh, it is like watching a movie of sorts. Because these kind of games, back in the day, they weren't always done well. These games, or this type of game these days, obviously, is no surprise to anyone if it's good or not. I mean, look at The Last of Us, etc., etc. We've got loads of good story-driven games, but back in the day, sometimes they were done extremely bad. Badly bad. Not the case here. And like I say, if it's a really good story and the dialogue's done well and that kind of thing, that's me sold.
People can get hurt.
Or worse.
Indeed.
I mean, it's corrupt as all hell in this place. It's prison, but even like a lot of the guards are corrupt. It's lots of your typical prison-related tropes going on, and it's just good. It's just interesting. I'm all excited playing this. It's been so long. It's bringing back so many memories, and that's what this series is about. It's about nostalgia, giving you that. Where's Barber again? He's not letting me out, so I've got to talk to him, I think.
Rust is waiting for you in the Achilles block. He won't stop till you're dead, so you better find a weapon. Woman can help.
Right. There's old Shabby. But yeah, I'm sure you guys, well, I know you guys feel the same as well when you've played games or you've watched a few of these videos because you've replied to me and said so. Like, just all those memories coming flooding back. It's like hearing a song that reminds you of a place and a time, I guess.
What are you looking at? Go play with the twins or something.
It's not very nice.
Oh, hey, wait. You're that new guy, right? You wanna do me a favor?
I don't do favors. But tell me anyway.
Listen, the moment Molina's lockdown expires, I wanna see him dead.
Oh, it's a bit harsh. I gotta go and kill someone.
That's what I want you to do. You come back to me when he's dead.
Look at him looking around to see who's talking, to see who's listening, rather. It's like, mate, there's no one behind you, it's a wall. Okay. Key to territory. Get a weapon. Okay. Hey, look at the map. That's helpful. Prison yard. Okay. I think I know where to go. I don't know where to go. No, it's definitely not this way, is it? Come on now, Mike. Sort it out, Mike. Okay, he's still on the floor from earlier. Holding his groin area. He needs the med bay. Someone needs to get him down to the medical wing.
I don't know what you're after, okay? But Haley knows how things work here. Check the courtyard.
I don't think so, mate. Come here.
Come on, right now.
Was there a guard behind me? I heard someone saying stop that, I think. I don't know. There we go. Right. Oh, he's got a knuckle duster. There we go. Let's flush the toilet as well. No, don't do that. There we go. I flushed the toilet. So I've just been in here having... Or rather, I've just been in here... Yeah, I've just been in here using the toilet. I haven't been beating up a man to death. I promise. Oh! And that's right. Okay, don't swing your fists in front of the cameras. Because it kicks off, basically. I think I'm okay, but if I did it one more time, I'd probably have guards coming after me. Hey, he's just standing on his bed now. Look at him.
Shall I tell you what that bastard Molina did to me? It's so much I don't even know where to start. But this is for you. Thanks.
Look, I know you're not really that tall. You don't have to stand on your bed and pretend you're a tall man. It makes no difference to me whether you're short or tall, skinny or fat. I don't care. Oh. He's like, yeah. You taking the piss out of my mate for his height? I'm like, no. It's up to him if he wants to stand on his bed. He's just chilling. Okay. There we go. Right, okay. So I've got the weapon now. So it's head over to Aquila territory and take out the gang, basically. Oh, here we go. This wasn't open earlier, was it? Right, there we go. That should be my checkpoint. Uh-oh, it's going to kick off. I mean, the combat in this isn't very good. The gunplay is fine, but this isn't very good. This is all very... I'll go back to it, Oblivion. First-person Oblivion action, punching someone that way. It's not the best. But you don't play the game, really, for these I gotta stop saying first-person. For these punchy bits. It's fine when you're shooting at stuff and stealthing around and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it's a quick look at Riddick on the Xbox. Sorry, on the PC. Escape from Butcher Bay. Chronicles of Riddick. It's fantastic. Again, let me know if you've played this game, guys. What did you think of it? Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.